Greetings and welcome everyone to Let's Play for a Day, a game I'm only going to... well, never mind that about playing once and then never more. You know, I'm actually doing this as kind of a retrospective because, well, it's basically 40 hours later and I need one single more item to complete the whole game. I have every, whatchamacallit? No, not collection. Every secret but one. Well, you can see that I played a huge lot more. And I thought, you know, as a little retrospective, I'm going to play the game another time to give, like, final thoughts of the game. So I'll choose Isaac again, because he has an item which I really need for the last item, which is the D6. But okay. So first off, to clarify some things, this game is made by the same team who made Super Meat Boy. I think just one of the original creators wasn't. I think Team Meat was 3 people, and in this game there were only 2, Edmund Macmillan and, oh my god, no clue. Indeed, no clue who the other guy is. I'm sorry about that. Well, I'm actually planning on doing a whole playthrough. It's actually funny because back then when I first played the game, it was such a huge pain to actually beat the first first bigger boss, which I failed at the first video. And currently it's, well, the game became trivially easy out of the sun. I don't know why and I don't know how, but that's it. Also, I'm playing also the game to get a Christmas achievement. Also, I don't want that. D6 go. Actually take that. Yep, that's the power of the D6, that's why I want it. What it does is it swaps one of the current items for another one, and since I want a specific item to find, that's exactly what I want. But sadly the problem is the last item I need is only findable in secret rooms, and the secret rooms have first off, it's actually hard to find them without respective items. And another problem is that, ow, douchebag, is that those secret rooms rarely have actually items. Do I want the bomb back, or do I want to swap it for something else? I'll take the bomb back. And yeah, I've spent like now over 40 hours of this game, and I have to say I actually went through different phases of this game. I went from the phase of being completely frustrated after like 5 hours and wanting to quit the game. And at this point, funny enough, the game became way too easy after a while, because if you take your time, if you plan your steps carefully and also have a little bit of item luck, or just know what the enemies do, that's mildly useful. The game actually becomes rather easy. I say rather because it still can fuck you over like nothing in this game, but I overcome basically every challenge this game threw at me. Even beating the game of the infamous Blue Baby. For those who don't know what the Blue Baby is exactly, the Blue Baby is, well, one of the unlockable characters which only has temporal health, that are the black hearts or grey hearts, which I might pick up. And the problem with that is, of course, since it's only temporal health, there's no way to regain health through red hearts. You can't even pick up the red hearts. That's what essentially makes this playthrough with this character extremely hard, and I have to say it is also extremely luck dependent to get around with this guy. Let's see maybe I can find. Yeah, that's a so-called, I think, Faith Heart or Soul Heart. But I'm not going to pick it up yet. And yeah, okay, I have to say, I can't say I cheated by beating the Blue Baby. There seems to be an exploit with it that if you have a full health pill, if you find a full health and use it, you've become, for some odd reason, completely invulnerable. I don't want more health. Actually, I take that. I like the speed and range up. And well, I bumped into that bug, and okay, I just could have quit it, but you know what? I just took it. Then again, I beat the game later legitimately with the Blue Baby, so I can say that I redeemed myself basically. But the first time I beat it with the Blue Baby was actually a pure cheat or pure exploit. Still, just for those who actually really still try to beat this game with the Blue Baby, try to find a full health pill. I'm not sure what exactly caused it. I think I had below 3 health. And it seemed that like one of the hearts was just buggy, and that's why it became completely invulnerable. Let's see. Also, it's actually fun whenever before I recorded this before I recorded this video, I went back and like looked at what I said. Basically, I was saying that that blood donation machine is completely useless, and I would like to bonk myself in the head for saying things like that. It's just me as a somebody who hasn't played this game much not enough. That this game has many well, factors you actually have to think about. Just pick up that sword, why not? And depending on how grindy you are, basically, you can make this game either harder and easier. Because I am a very extremely grindy person, and I made this game basically pretty easy for me. Also, I hate this. These burning hoppers are just annoying. Why you jump so far? You're on fire. I'm too glad that I'm really glad that those enemies aren't featured in many levels. Then again, there's a similarly annoying enemy. But yeah, for €5, or respectively for it's often enough already in a Steam deal for $2.50. It's more than enough worth the price. I don't want the Book of Shadows. I don't really want that either, but I think I have no choice, so I'll just take it. Homing bombs, why not? Let's see, who do I have as enemy? Monstro. It's just that also in the meantime between me playing the game and for the first time and to this video, they actually added, actually made, well, one is actually a huge update, one is a minor update, but they added new bosses. They added also a whole new level, a whole new character, and I'm not sure how much they're going to update it, because, well, basically the point is reached if you actually ever reach the final level, which I think we will. It's actually, there's not really much point of moving on, because you are already like at the big climax. I can't think of another way to actually well, go deeper, basically. Let's see if I'm lucky. Ow. Yeah, one of the other reasons I'm still playing this game is because I want the Christmas achievement. The Christmas achievement is to fight a certain boss which should appear in these rooms, but either I'm really unlucky or it has a really low chance of spawning that certain boss, because it's already like my 10th devil room or so, and he still didn't show up, that douchebag. Also, I think how much can I donate to the blood machine? 1.5 hearts. Okay, I can donate at least 2 hearts to the blood machine. I think I do like it. The good thing about this thing, oh wow, that was extremely lucky. By donating, like I said, donating blood to this machine gives you money, and if you donate enough life, this really depends. Sometimes it's also a really question of luck. It spawns a blood bag. It fully heals you and gives you 1 additional health. And it's actually, it does lucky at the same time, also kind of unlucky, because I didn't get any money. But no, well. You know, we can't have everything in life. Sadly, I could, you know, I have actually 12 bombs. I could actually start searching for secret rooms blindly. The secret rooms, there are several items that actually let you, like, look for those, for the secret rooms. Like, well, there are just a lot of items that let you, like, reveal secret rooms, or just reveal secret rooms, period. Let's just put it like that. And sadly, I didn't find any of these items yet. Or, like I said, you should also just blindly bomb. One of the good hints is, you know, if I'm finished with the room, I'll actually, or I don't know if my mouse is actually showing. I'll just use my mouse. You can see that above the room with the key, there is like a hole, and it is like you could speculate that because of the map generation that maybe there could be a secret room, but I actually want to reveal a little bit more of the dungeon, and if it's like that, the whole dungeon will revolve around that blank spot, then it's pretty clear or pretty certain that there might be a secret room. But like I said, I have 13 bombs, I have a bomb bag with me, so I might as well just try and use it. Also, ow, fly. Come here, hide. I know the enemy names, I'm so nerdy. Come on. I hate these enemies. There we go. Okay. Tarot card, let's see. Oh, the stars. What does the stars do again? Does it port me to the shop? Does it? It ports me somewhere. That's how much I know. Also, random pill. Oh my god. I actually like these pills. It makes me look like... With the blood, it makes me look like a complete retard currently. Like a complete dangerous retard. He was probably a section because he probably bit someone's finger off or so. God damn, do I look scary. You know, the best combination I had is there's an item called lard which makes you fat, and I had this blood pack, and the face with the blood pack just made it so hilarious because I looked like a little fat bastard. So it basically made me look like myself. But never mind, killing some zombies. Ugh. I really hope I pick up some damage items soon because this is completely annoying. These is one. Okay, they're actually worse enemies, but they're on the higher list of annoying enemies. These enemies are for our higher place because they're mainly obnoxious because they bounce around like crazy if you hit them with tears, and that makes them kind of erratic. It makes them really hard to hit. Come on. There we go, one go. Okay, both down. Let's actually try it. It brings me to the treasure room. I don't want Halo flies. You know what, I'll actually take the Lucky Foot. Then again, the Lucky Foot is actually a rather controversial item because many people claim it has no effect whatsoever. And it's actually hard to say. I think it doesn't really like... It's actually hard to say how it influences you. The first time I played the character called Kane, which has this as a starting item, the chests I got... Oh, come on, not empty. The chests I looted were full of stuff. I think that is what it influences, but it could be also something completely different, but I think it is that. Also meet the most annoying side boss. Most annoying Sin. Envy. That is actually one critic point I have about this game. Some of the bosses or enemies are just variations of, "Hoi, if you hit me, I split up." And there are just so many of them, which is... Some combinations are... some of those are really fucking obnoxious. If I just think about it, how many kind of enemies are there? You know, this is... You know, I could actually count them throughout the playthrough. And again, it's actually a question if I want to call the hives who spit out flies as well. But let's see, we've accounted so far the double fly, which I will count as such an enemy. Envy. Let's see, who is there else? There's the Blastocyst. Fistula as one. Or just, yeah, like I said, there are just too many fucking enemies who do this splitting thing, which makes it not harder, it makes it just more annoying. You can see how long I spent on that mini boss, and I get 2 bombs. I think only 1 bomb, because the other bomb was from my bomb bag. Oh hey, those annoying enemies again. I just took the hit. The best thing you can do is just try to keep them on the distance, because they have a max shooting range. You just can keep bouncing them away if you have enough tear power. If you are sad enough. Kind of question where I need to go afterwards. Should I go up? Should I go down? I still need to... I don't have enough money for the shop. You should also only go into the shop when you have at least 15 coins, because that's the price of most items. Except if you have like Keith like an idiot, then you can just go shop as much as you want. But I don't have that many. Wow, X the Sun. X the Sun is pretty much the most powerful card you have, because it does, well, it does basically everything. It fully heals you, it kills everything in the room, or it heals. Okay, there's no secret room. Just wanted to test it. It murders everything in the room, or it hurts it at least, it damages it at least. Okay, that was a dead end. It damages everything in the room, it reveals the map, it washes your clothing, it does your groceries. Of course it doesn't. But it does a lot. I think, did I mention fully heal? Yeah, it reveals the map, kills everything in the room. And I think that's even it. But like I said, it does a truckload compared to other health, compared to other tarot cards. And I'm actually going to keep that tarot card. So let's see. Still need to find the boss and a secret room somewhere. Oh, come on. That's a cheap room. That's so completely cheap. That's exactly what I mean sometimes. If the game throws a curveball like that at you, you're just kind of screwed. Because there's like basically no way you can evade those things. Oh, full health though. That's actually kind of good to know. Then again, I already have some. There's seriously no secret room there? You know what, I'm quickly going to check if down there is a secret room, because I really want that, I really want to check the secret room, because that's where the last item lies. If I don't get my last item, I'm going to be rather angry. Let's just check the button. And if it's not there, I'll just say screw it. Haha! Oh, it's just 3 coins. Yeah, the chances of actually getting an item in this place is actually really small. Usually it's just get coins, or if the game is a huge asshole, spawns a boss in there. Or if it's even a bigger asshole, it spawns just a slot machine, which is, I wouldn't say useless, but it's just, not really that good. Oh hey, look at that, the next splitting enemy, Fistula. Exact same like enemy, just cats and pants annoying to fight, and I think it's even the more annoying version which drops those bomb flies. Hooray, joy, this is so enjoyable. This is such an enjoyable boss. Sarcasm. Yeah, this is... Oh, you know what. Yep, it spawns bomb flies. Oh, also regular flies. And it also makes frame rate go crazy. Yeah, I don't like the... Ow, I hate the bomb flies. Whoa. Should of course also make sure that they don't kill them while they're next to me. Again, those flies aren't that nice, great either. But yeah, yet another splitting boss. Do I want more health? You know, I'll just gamble. And I get the stilettos, which are range up. Yeah, I don't want Mom Stew. I don't want Mom Stew either. Considering how dog food is considered dessert, I think she doesn't cook that well. And I'm actually really concerned about not getting any damage on it up to this point. Because, well, I have a high fire rate, but still, it's kind of annoying to have low damage. I hope I can pick up something at least sooner or later, maybe. Especially with the D6, I should be able to like swap some decent items out of it. Up to this point, no luck. I also like that sometimes the bomb bag spawns troll bombs, which instantly explode in your face if you don't watch out. Too many. That's exactly what I hate about these. I think you call Mr. Maw, or Maw, not just Maw. Is that if you hit them, it sometimes happens that you just bounce them right into your face. I think they also hurt on contact. Other than the Hive right here. You can actually bump into that guy all day long, he doesn't care. See, explode the barrels for good measures. Left, right, right. And those enemies seem so random if you don't know. Those are actually also part of one of the splitting enemies. That's just the base form. Oh, come on. Fine, I don't get any. I think the blood donation machine is rather bugged, considering the explosion. Ah, more of those guys. Yes, I don't like you either. Should have probably kept the halo of flies, which actually blocks bullets for me. Which are just flies. I think they're also hurt on contact. It's just flies like swirling around me and blocking hits. which could have been handy against those guys. But yeah, I chose poorly. Oh, okay, those guys are also kind of annoying. Skull turrets. And again, the red ones are way easier because red ones shoot 5 bullets, but the good thing is they are always vulnerable. There are also gray skulls that are only vulnerable if they pop up, which makes them hugely annoying. The other one is kind of stuck. And those guys are just just basically patience training. Not particularly hard to take out, but it just takes a long time. Then again, the crown for taking a long time to take on and being hugely annoying goes to another enemy, which we probably meet in the next level. And everyone who plays this game probably knows who I'm talking about. Which enemy? Oh hey, Peep! Hi Peep! Aww, he's so glad, he's so happy to see me that he pisses himself. How quiet, how nice. It's been a while since I actually fought that guy. But he isn't too much of a pain. He's almost piss easy. Horrible. Nah, it's just keeping your distance and always. It's actually kind of a nice battlefield because you have like rocks you can hide behind if he starts jumping around like that. It's always basically you always have to hide behind a rock when he jumps around. Otherwise, you might get pissed off. How many? Let's see how many piss puns I can make during this fight. Oh my god, this is so exciting! I'm wetting myself. You know, if at the end of the fight you could actually sell this room like as modern art, considering this play between piss and blood from the eyes. Whoa, that was close. I still look quite horrible, I just realized that. Ow. Seems he threw an eye on me. No, he kept an eye on me. Hey, you can't say throw an eye on someone in English. Or can you? I'm not sure. In German you can actually say throw an eye at somebody. Ow. I spy with my 2 flying eyes. God damn it, stop bumping into eyes. You'd actually never get hit by those things. Cornet just... Oh, come on, here's no... Ow. Oh, the bandage. I can actually take that. This is actually a reference to the last project, Super Meat Boy, because I have a band-aid, which is the thing you collect during the game, and the flower, which is the flower which the girlfriend, the Super Meat Girl, I have no idea how she's calling it, Meat Girl? No, Bandage Girl. Bandage Girl, of course. Duh. Is she called Bandage Girl? I think so. Okay, also these guys are immensely annoying. Just imagine a room with 5 of those guys. And yes, there will be rooms with up to 5 of those guys. I don't want the deck of cards. I don't want the PhD item. The first item would have given me a random tarot card every 6 turns or so, and the other one gives me better pills. But up to this point, all the pills we had are actually quite positive effects, so I don't really need that. But what it does is actually it removes, I think, all negative pills in the game and replaces it with good, or at least pills with neutral effects. There actually still remain pills with neutral effects, like the one which made my face look funny. That one, I think, stays as far as I'm concerned. Oh god. I did totally corner myself. I did, but it actually worked better than expected. What is the other one doing? Jeez, I'm here, mate. Top or bot? I'll go top. Oh hey, Gluttony, aka child molester. He does look like a fucking child molester, just considering how, or exhibitionist, or whatever we call that thing, because he does, well, what an exhibitionist does, he opens his chakra and blood streams out. No wait, I think that's a kind of not very accurate. But he has a cute ass. No homo. Just very, very disturbing. Oh god, so much shit. But again, so much easy shit. Just a matter of actually getting to hit that shit. Those enemies are actually really weak. They don't take a lot of hits and they just usually just are busy doing everything else but actually trying to murder you. Sometimes I actually feel... No, I don't really feel sad killing those guys, but those cry guys in the first levels, I actually feel pretty bad. Oh, those guys. I actually feel pretty bad for killing those guys because, well, then again you can say that it basically just released them from their pain. Also, those skull turrets can go fuck themselves. Open up, douchebag. Thank you. Sometimes they're just so erratic about opening up. I think they're a little bit shy or so. Or they're just douchebags. Come on. Open up, say ah. There we go. Where is the shop? Ah, this still goes on. Also too many effing bullets. I could have really used that halo of flies. Oh well, but I was greedy. I wanted to take everything else. Okay, finally found the shop. Also, I'm pretty sure I think I know where the secret room is. Considering the map, could try it out after 23 effing bombs. And at the same time, I don't want to spend the rest of my life looking for that thing. I actually wanted to, when I started this, intended to record again, oh, that was smart. You know, actually I'll actually take the compass. I actually intended to not do my usual kind of really doing everything you can do to max out your opportunity. So to see if there's, could be that the secret room right here. Nope, it isn't. Well, you know, while I'm going back to the boss room, I might as well just try out some options. Like here. Ah, look at that. And it's a slot machine. Fuck you. That's probably the worst you can find in the slot, in the thing. Oh yeah, I still can... I forgot about it. Oh yeah. Mom's knife. This is a weapon which replaces your tears with a knife, with a butcher's knife. And this thing is actually pretty darn strong. And I love the knife. Then I'm pretty sure it scales with the damage you have, and currently I have no single damage up currently, which is kind of a bad thing. But if you have like full damage, this thing will just wreck everything. It also wrecks with minimal damage. Ow. It also hurts quite a lot to get those blood shots in your face. Actually get those keys. Not more than enough bombs. Also, I think my target is to get as soon as possible to the arena. Yeah, those. I would like you not to extend your neck in your face in my face. That is quite nasty. Shoo. I can also stab the fire. But yeah, the longer you hold down, the farther he stabs out. Ideally, what you want to do is that if you stab someone, it is basically there where the blade retracts. Also, hooray, more fistula. Yeah, they reuse whoa, okay, that went bad. They often use bosses in normal rooms. Then again, this knife is pretty good if I would stop bumping into enemies. It wrecks bosses basically. That's why I actually like it so much. It isn't that good in levels, but it makes most of the bosses really trivial. Come here. I want to stab you in the face. There we go. What is that? Oh, tears up. I think I can't use that at all. Because I do in fact not shoot tears. Ow. Let's see, I want to go to the item shop. Nope. Let's see. Better kill that thing. Kill the bomb fly. Kill those little flies. Kill those guys. Yeah, I think it does scale with the damage you have currently. Not sure though. There are actually several kind of items that replace your tears entirely with something else. There is one that replaces it with a... That's not useful. Nope, don't need 10 bombs either. There's one that replaces it with a block beam, basically. Okay, there is no... There is one that replaces your regular shots with bombs, which is really fucking awkward to use, even more awkward than a knife. But it is a... Ow. But again, it wrecks bosses as well. It's just even more awkward to use. Whoa, there are many pooters. Ugh. Ah! Stop it. Stupid. There we go. I don't have enough money to go to the shop, so I'll just leave it be. Would like to pick up a little bit more health so I can actually get into the arena. To get into the arena, you need full health, which I sadly don't have currently. I'm actually going to blow up the slot machine. Let's see if I'm lucky. And hope. That increased my tiers, so might as well get it. Also, there's actually a trick which I didn't know for quite a while. You can actually go diagonally through the spikes. But it saves you a lot of trouble, I can tell you that. But okay, let's see. I need one more room until my dice is ready again, so I can swap the item in the item room. How are those guys? Let's see if I actually manage to get hit by such easy enemies. I would hope not, but... I still don't know what those things are actually supposed to be. They look like, I don't know, testicles. Which is actually pretty fucking gross considering everything. But then again, what isn't gross in this game? So it's kind of relative. Okay, also quickly running back to the shop, to the secret room. And that's exactly what I meant with you can spend so much, you can make it run so much longer if you just... Do I want that? You know what, why not? It's actually pretty nice. Charm of the Vampire. Every 13 kill you get, it heals you by half of a point. Sadly, really small enemies like flies don't count, sadly. But the fun thing is, if I can find them... Oh, again, Fistula. Those red zombie things that disintegrate if you actually kill them the first time. They actually count if they disintegrate as a kill, so you can basically farm your life up. And the very first time I beat the last boss in this game, I actually did that. Oh wait, I'm actually going to do that, so I can actually quickly go to the arena. I actually did that. I was at the very last boss. He spawned some of those guys, and I just did that. I just healed myself like, I think I did heal like 6 health with that, so 12 times 6, 13. Let's see, 130, 154 times I killed one single zombie to grind up health. So that's how desperate I was to beat this game. Because that's actually what I like about this game. It brings this well, basically this kind of a challenge back. Also, those are the most annoying enemies in the game. Because you can only hit them from behind. Then again, with the knife, you sometimes manage to hit them from forward, but it doesn't always work. So you're better off just trying to step them from behind. Then again, there's also an upgraded version of those guys, which are even faster. Oh well, I digress again. Like I said, this game actually has this nostalgic feel of a challenge because there is actually something on the plate in this game. Also, the secret room is over here because there is a mini-boss right in the secret room, which is Greed. Greed is a douchebag because he's only in shops and secret rooms. Because, well, obviously, because you're greedy. So he punishes you by being there. And it's actually, fittingly enough, he looks like one of the shopkeepers, or usually the dead guys in this place. Do I want that thing? You know what, actually? Nope. You know what, I think this actually counts as a secret room item, so I'm actually going to keep swapping that thing until I finally find... And I pray to dear God that it's actually going to be the item I'm looking for. Like I said, the last item is a secret shot item, and I really hope it's actually going to be the one. I'm finally going to get that one generated. And I really hope to God it does. Otherwise I'm going to be a very sad panda. Because I've already had like 3 playthroughs with completely nothing achieved. More of those guys. And a big Latium. Stab. You can see why those guys are annoying. Also, their movement is just so erratic. Sometimes they actually try and charge at you, but sometimes they just walk aimlessly around. But sometimes they just change direction so sudden that you usually just bump into them because you're so desperate to kill their annoying ass. There we go. Ah! Stop it with the bombs. With the troll bombs. Bomb bag. Oh, brains. Ow. Ah, get away. Those actually hit for 1 heart, so I should better watch out. Also, the blood trade also hits for 1 heart. So those guys are awesome. They're actually not that annoying, that hard, but it's just a problem if there are many of them. Of course, they're going to gang up on your ass. Also, I can access the secret room from here. I think that's my last try. Otherwise, I'm going to be okay. Please, God. Nope, of course not. It's going to. Of course, Bob's rotten fucking head. Get out of here. I'll never get to see the item I want to. Oh, come on. Not again. Another room full of those stupid brains. I kind of like that you realize really quickly which enemies have the same AI, because those have the same AI as those guys you can only hit from behind. Those I always call them knights. Or dead knights, or whatever. They have the exact same AI because they walk around aimlessly like exactly the same way. Okay, ooh, War. War is also one of the unlockable bosses in this place. Oh god, forgot about that, he can also charge. And he is actually, well, he's not that hard. Oh hey, secret thing. And again, his second form is actually... He is so incredibly fast in the end. But if you have enough... This is just one of the places you have not enough movement speed, you're just boned. Because he will hit you over and over again. And also one of the Headless Horsemen always drop a cube of meat, which will become eventually Super Meat Boy. If you have like, I think you need 4, so you actually need a little bit of luck. I can't get that bomb. Well, no luck in that secret room. Sigh. Is it so hard? I've seen people get the items so easily. Ugh. Ah, so many pokies. Oh, fuck off. He's doing a troll phase at me. Yeah, that's actually what they do if you try to blow them up. Ah, the stars. Well, that brings me to the shop who's like... Oh well, might as well use it. Whee! Do not want. I actually want that one. Because I think that one also reveals secret rooms as well, if I'm not completely mistaken. Could be mistaken for one just picked up basically a dead item. I will see. Okay, first pick up this item again. What I also usually do is I clean every level up, at least the depths, until the depths 2 I clean up every level single-handedly, completely clean, because this is one of the easier levels which you still can heal up the damage you've received without any problems. But the later ones, then again the later levels don't even have any reason why you should go greatly spelunking for them, because they're usually just saying, nope, you don't get anything. Which is actually kind of mean of the game. But then again, considering where the next location will be... Is that more damage? That is more damage. Thank you, Steven. I think Steven is yet another reference to an indie game, which I do actually not know. Also, that item is entirely useless because that's the last job really. That, on the other hand, is actually a pretty nice item. Quicker recharge. But again, I would actually need some item I can constantly swap with the D6, but maybe sooner or later I actually pick up a decent item which I just use instead of the D6. Ah! That's exactly what I mean with fucking Yoru's. Sometimes if you're just not prepared for a room, and I have to say, ow, fucking pokers. And there are too many of those pokey things around. I should actually go towards the vaginas. These rooms are kind of stressful because you always have to look at every single one of, keep an eye on every single one of them to see if they're about to, well, menstruate. I would say that. At least those aren't. But I actually like the enemy design of those enemies because they have this, well, at the same time they look like an exhibitionist because it looks like they're about to pull the chat open. And at the same time, like, well, a vagina. But I found him. But at the same time, they have little legs and have a little ass. A pimply ass to add. Ah, so many projectiles. Yeah. That's exactly... If you have to, like, hit a single enemy... Oh, come on! I beat the room. Bombs are key. No, I'm not gonna use that. And the arcade room. Also one of the rooms, like, entitled to be completely useless. Again, I like the blood donation machine, like I said. But usually everything else I just blow up. Because things you blow up have actually profit. That's okay, and the bombs are key pill, so I don't want to take it. The reason why I'm actually not going to the boss immediately is because as soon as you step into the door, if you beat that boss, you can't go back. This is a point of no return place. Also, I think this Spelunking Light doesn't show me temperance. What's this temperance? Oh yeah, that spawns a blood donation machine. You know, might as well blow that up. You can't go back, sadly. Why did I have to go into that room? These enemies are also hugely annoying. The knife makes them actually kind of tolerable. Nope. Secret room is not in here. Where is the secret room? I actually want to find the secret room in this place. I see coming that it's like in the middle of nowhere. Let's try here. Nope, not here either. Is that heart up there available? So maybe I could go to the arena. Oh, that's only half a heart. Oh well. Still gonna get it. Still gonna get it. But it seems that the Spelunking Light doesn't reveal what should we call it? Oh no, never mind. I was right. Just a matter of now getting there and surviving the room with all those annoying There we go, that guy's dead. No, won't. Since I won't take that card with me, and I hate those enemies so much. And of course, just a slot machine. Go eat a dick. There we go. No, I still don't want bombs or key. Should I even bother about the other rooms? Yeah, come on. Too much blood. Also, slow down because of all the blood around here. What a bloodiness. Poke. Poke. Okay. And what, I'm actually going to pick up one soul heart and quickly also do the arena. Because the arena usually bears pretty nice items. At least I hope it bears nice items this time. Usually it really varies between great items and complete crap. This time it bears... That's crap for the beginning, but maybe it gets better. And the only thing I have to do is battle the items. And those guys. And again, they're actually tolerable if you just let them come. Fast zombies. Whoop. Whoop. And again, they're really easy to knife. Yeah, like I said, that was basically not worth it. Yeah, the magician, really useful for me. the magician would make my shots home, but since I have a knife, the knife doesn't home. So, completely useless. So I just keep my sun. Just let it be a sunny day. Okay, time to face the boss. People who watched the first video might remember what the boss was I faced, or will face rather. It was an old friend, or well, an old familiar rather. Oh well, we'll see. Ugh, forgot I should get there. Ugh! I hate those leapers. But again, I also hate these random shooty guys. Because they are just not sportsmen. They always shoot after the room is finished. What is it? That's just not fair. Okay, say hello to Mama! Okay, a little bit too early for that. But yeah, that's the last time I died, and funny enough, Mama became in the meantime really effing trivial, especially with the knife. Keeps. Also, I do not appreciate that you try to stomp my face in. You know what, actually take the milk, I want a little bit more max health. But yeah, also yeah, of course the knife makes her extremely trivial. But yeah, logically, after we beat Mom, we enter the room. Sounds logical, doesn't it? And yeah, don't try to imagine it, I really wouldn't try to imagine. I really wouldn't recommend to try and imagine how it actually exactly works if you now enter the room. Because, yeah, just don't do it. It's just as a friendly recommendation. Ugh. Oh, those guys. Huh, great, that's a dead end. That's kind of the problem if I don't have a map of this place. There's actually an item called the treasure map which reveals the whole map, and together with the compass it also reveals the location. All the basic locations. So it's always best to try to have those items as soon as they're possible available. I guess then I go. How the hell do I need to walk? Because up there is certainly a dead end, so I'll just go this way, I guess. Oh hey, look at that, fistula, again. Yeah. They really like to recycle bosses. Oh, luckily with the knife it's actually really easy. Plus it basically gave me all my life back. Oh, the world. This reveals the whole map. Beautiful. I have enough to complete. Oh hi, troll bomb. I just realized I just could have blown the rocks up instead of wasting money. Aw. I actually feel always sad for killing those guys. The Empress. You know, I'll just keep that for next couple of rooms. Although it doesn't really do much because I still can't tell whether it's really like gives me any boost. I like that you can just basically stab enemies with the knife by just standing next to them. Just pick that up. No, I wanted the sun. The Empress, what it does, it just gives you like a damage buff for one room. So not necessarily useful. It's good if you have tears, or it's just the problem with many tarot cards is just that you basically never have like a good opportunity to use them. It's basically like this thing you're sitting on the whole entire game because you just don't want to use it. Yep. Come on, why didn't that weird guy running around is basically a duplicate of me, and he does exactly the same actions I do. So the best thing, you're better off just running him into spikes, or killing him with a bomb is also pretty easy. Okay, open sesame. There it is! Yes! Finally! I got the last item. Haha, Transcendence. That's the last item I needed. Now I have every single item in this game collected. Which means, as soon as we return to the title screen, but I think I'll just finish the game, or finish this session. We'll actually have, well, something to be happy about. Also, Transcendence, as far as I'm concerned, it just lets you fly. Also, this guy is really trivial with the knife. Yeah, fuck if I would hit him. if I would hit him. His weak spot is on the tail, so you just have to hit the tail. Actually, easier said than done. There we go. Actually, once made it, I just could kill him in one single go. Oh, come on, die. There we go. I don't want that. Ah, I take more max health, of course. I take lunch. Oh, I'm so glad. Finally, the last effing item in this game. I finally found it. And another splitting enemy. If it would split. No, it prefers to jump around and being a brain. There. And it splits into small brains. Yep, another splitting enemy. That's something that really bugs me about this game, and it starts to get... Sometimes it starts to get old real fast because there's... Oh hey, found another secret room. First kill my duplicate, and now I can kill the zombies. You die. Stabbity stab, stab, stab. Stab, stab. Okay. See if there's anything interesting in the arcade. There isn't. Probably going to blow up the old crab. Okay, the only thing I would need now is a decent usable item, because I don't really need the knife, my dice anymore. Let's see. Nah, I don't really need the stuff I could get from the arcade. Oh, those guys. Also, you can maybe realize that the meat block I carry around actually blocks bullets for me. Did he throw bullets? I think he didn't. That was some kind of bug. I go this way, I think. Oh! Damn. That laser eye in the middle is a huge pain, by the way. Because it fires lasers at you. Obviously. Because it's a laser eye. Ah, my hands are cold. Well, that's just a pill. Let's actually try to get it without taking damage. Full health. Oh, don't really need that. Especially since I already... You know what, actually? Yeah, wait. I can fly! Why do I try to edge around the spikes? Duh. Oh well. Can I return again? I don't know, I'll just pick that up. Okay, the final boss of the game is Mom's Heart. But since I beat the game more than 9 times, it is actually called It Lives. It Lives is just an upgraded form of the last boss, because the only significant difference is that it also spawns bosses, yeah, like Monstro. Oh, hey. But the tier 1 bosses, I call them, aren't too much of a threat anymore. And yeah, of course, after entering the room, we kill Mom's Heart. Makes sense, doesn't or rather, It Lives. I guess it's supposed to be like your unborn son. I mean, this game is full of Bible references after all. Okay, now it goes into basically madness mode. Just stands there and keeps spewing those bombs. I know I can actually exit. Then again, why? There's basically no reason why I should greatly exit. Strength would make me stronger for one room, but I don't need it. Yeah, this game, I think this is actually why some people are actually offended by this game, because it has a lot of Bible references. But okay. But before that, maybe, after we, of course, beat Mom, we go deeper into Sheol. And Sheol, I think, is the Yiddish word for hell. After all, and Mama's womb is, of course, hell. Well, makes a lot of sense. This is the final level they added in the Halloween update. And Sheol is really, really mean. This place is just plain bonkers. Basically, you just hope that the boss room is as close as possible, because some rooms are just completely insane. Especially since you sometimes have to fight I had once to fight 2 tier 3 bosses from the devs at the same time, which was quite unnice, I have to say. But well, up to this point, the game has actually been really forgiving. That was just a tier 1 boss. Well, I don't need to pay for anything, because I can fly, because I'm a disemboweled head. Also, we're pretty... those guys. Oh, wait. Those are the upgraded versions of the headless, or of the knights. Sadly, since I just can fly on this rock, I can just take pot shots at those guys. Might take a while though, so bear with me. But those guys are just way too obnoxious to deal with normally. Maybe I'm just gonna poke out sometimes a little bit. Yeah. There we go. One more down. And luckily we're already at the boss. Oh, don't charge at me, bro. Yeah. Okay, one last down, last to go. Come on, die. There we go. Okay, and who else could be in Sheol other than, drumroll, Satan, of course. Yep. After descending down to the womb of our mother, killing her heart, we're going to fight Satan. Satan is a douchebag in his 3 forms. This is his first form, which is basically a mini boss which you can encounter anywhere in the game. It's actually kind of mean because this guy is actually pretty darn hard for a boss. And if you encounter him in the first level, you're actually, well, prepare to get butt raped. Also, really pretty damn bad. Because I should actually be. Especially those fucking these eye bombs are the worst because, as you can see, they charge really fast and they explode upon death. Which is even worse. Could you finally? Wow, I even ran right into that. And since we killed his little spawn, Satan gets rather upset. His second form is actually pretty darn. Ah, stop spamming that shit. Wow, okay, you just keep on doing that. The best thing is you can do is just stay on the side and just let him go sprue on you. And in his last forms, he channels Mom and goes all stomping on you. Sorry. Oh, I already killed him. Well, that was the Binding of Isaac, folks. I defeated Satan, and as a last thing, we're actually going to finish the game. Because for me, for me the game is still not finished because I still need to find that one boss in the Devil Room because he never will spawn. Also, cryptic ending for the win. I really think we shouldn't really think too much about this game, especially like I said, for the people who are offended by this game because it has so many religious references. Like I said, all the main characters have names from the Bible. There is an item called, for example, the Whore of Babylon, which is something from the Bible. There's, well, the Bible itself is featured in the game as an item, which, by the way, insta-kills Mom and Mom's heart. But Satan will damage you greatly. The 7 deadly sins are in there. There are the 4 riders of the apocalypse. I think some other bosses also. Of course, Satan himself is a is a reference to the Bible, etc., etc. But like I said, I wouldn't think too much about this because it's just an entertaining game, and I mean, I don't really think they also thought too much. It's actually hard to say what they thought about it, but I think what I get now, yes, Golden God. Finally, I got that achievement. Also, why do I still have the stinky deck guy? I should have the Golden God. I'm disappointed now, but I have every single item. Ah, beautiful. I am, well, like I said, not almost done. I still need to find Krampus in his cellar. But okay, that was Let's Play for a Day again, I suppose. I hope you still enjoyed it, a second run through and a more detailed run. So, until then, je suis Cauchemar.9. Au revoir.